Hi, this is Oddball1975 and today I'm bringing you a gameplay on Black Ops 1. This is quite a long gameplay, it's pretty drawn out. It was because many people left and kept joining the lobby. It was 4v4 for long periods, so it just worked out that it was a longer game than I would have wanted to post. However, it's lucky in this case because I've got quite a weighty subject to talk about, or quite a meaty subject, and quite a lot to get through. Now what I want to talk to you about today, and the reason I'm posting a Black Ops 1 gameplay, is I want to talk to you about the possibility of Activision re-releasing all the Call of Duties for Xbox One. Now, as we've seen with Halo and the Master Chief Collection, this could obviously be a money spinner for Activision, something they would be interested in doing. However, would you want to see it? I for one would want to see it. I would like to get these games as a collection, but it would depend greatly on the price, because quite a lot of times the companies will try and price you heavily for nostalgia, just for nostalgia's sake. The other thing is there needs to be an argument or a debate about whether you want these games faithfully recreated exactly as they are on the Xbox 360, with maybe slightly improved graphics, slightly improved hit detection, a little brush up here and there, or would you want them to have some alterations to the game mechanics, to the perks? There are certainly a few issues with a lot of the older Call of Duties that you could iron out, or at least look at ironing out. I mean, I love Black Ops 1, it's a great game and I love visiting it from time to time and playing it. However, there are a few issues that I have with the game. One is you can't cycle through your score streaks, and it's really frustrating when you hit your top score streak knowing you'll only get more score streaks in that game if you die. So you're not then thinking about going on and getting 30 kills without dying or 20 kills without dying. You're purely and utterly thinking about dying, throwing yourself off the map so you can get another set of dogs before the game runs out. I actually don't in this gameplay. I play on after I get my dogs for as long as I can. It's just not in my nature to kill myself to get more score streaks, but it is something that does bug me, and I can understand why people do kill themselves when they get to that point, because ultimately you want to get as many score streaks in as possible, because as you can see my dogs are going to town and getting me a lot of easy free kills. The second thing I would do is make Ghost, the perk, work like it does or similar to how it does in Black Ops 2. And make it so it only works if you're moving, thus to eliminate the most annoying thing in the game for me, which is the ghost camper. The guy sat in a corner for the entirety of the game with ghost and a silenced weapon. You'll never eliminate camping, but at least when you've got a UAV up, it may encourage some of them to move. Probably won't, it'll probably just encourage them to shoot them down. But you know, you can't solve camping with just one perk. But it would be a step in the right direction as far as I'm concerned when it comes to Black Ops 1. Because Black Ops 1 is probably one of the worst for campers. Well, outside of ghosts. To be honest, a lot of Call of Duty are bad for campers. But ultimately, I think ghosts not working when they're stationary is never a bad thing. So, third on my list of the improvements I would make to Black Ops 1 is remove Second Chance and Second Chance Pro. Just strip it from the damn game, get it out of there, cut it out like the hideous, vile sore that it is. It just needs to be gone. It's just completely unnecessary. I will pause for a moment and say, nice wallbang. The fact I got a headshot on that wallbang was really surprising, and how quickly he dropped was massively surprising. But then these days I have got addicted to Hardened Pro. And after that moment of awesomeness, let's enjoy me fail utterly here. The arrogant overconfidence steps in. I leap round a corner, straight onto a claymore that I clearly looked at. I don't know what it is with me, but sometimes I just completely miss the obvious. But anyway, let me know, what would you do if you could tweak Call of Duties? I know that Modern Warfare 2, for example, is rife for tweaking or altering. I mean, just think, you could get rid of Danger Close noob tubes. How good would that game be if you didn't have Commando Lunge Danger Close noob tubes? Or would you want it released on Xbox One exactly and faithfully as it is on Xbox 360? Warts and all, issues, bugs, flaws, hideously overpowered combos. It's your choice. Just stick it in the comments. Let me know how you feel about this. Would you buy a collection of the older Call of Duties if they came out on Xbox One? Would it encourage you to get an Xbox One to move over to the next generation of console? And how would you feel about it? Or do you think it's just game designers being really cheap and cashing in on old games that they made years ago and hardly doing anything to improve them and just whacking them out for more money? I mean, let's face it, a company like Activision does have a bad enough reputation for milking its cash cow a little too hard. I mean, quite often they slam out these games year after year, and let's face it, a lot of us think that the older iterations are vastly superior to the newer versions. I know many a COD 4 player that was not particularly chuffed when World at War came out. I know that a lot of people think Modern Warfare 2 is still the best Call of Duty game ever, and all others since then completely suck. You know, there's a lot of people with different opinions. I personally think that Black Ops 2 is my favourite Call of Duty and the best Call of Duty, and Ghosts was a massive 100% step backwards. But each their own. People have differing opinions when it comes to Call of Duty, and I don't particularly want to start a flame war over which developer's best or which game is best, because it's pointless. They're all reasonably good games in their own way, apart from Ghost, which obviously sucks. And you know, the question here is, would you want them brought to the Xbox One, and what would you do to improve them? And this gameplay is actually surprising for me. I don't normally score this highly, but then I don't normally run lethal score streaks. Apart from in this game, apparently. So there we go. I got a reasonable amount of kills for this game. And I just let you enjoy the final kill cam as I pistol this guy, which in Black Ops 1 is quite an achievement, as the pistols are completely rubbish. And that's all. Thanks for watching.